Chapter 10, Graduation Day Concert. The next morning, the music friends could barely contain their excitement as they waited for Elgar E. Elephant to arrive. They got to the music center early and were busy rehearsing when they heard at the door.
"That must be him!"
They cried and rushed to open the door. There stood Elgar, a tall gray elephant wearing an orange and yellow vest and a single eyeglass called a monocle on his left eye. "Come in, Clara Schumann Cat purred as she ushered Elgar into the room. He was quite surprised to see such a large group there to greet him. "Hello," he said as he looked at all of the music friends. "This is quite a welcoming committee." Clara quickly introduced her friends to Elgar. "When we found out you were coming, we prepared a program for you. Would you like to hear it?" "Why, yes," Elgar said. He was quite surprised at the welcome he was getting. "Then sit here and make yourself comfortable," Clara said as she guided him to the pillow in the music center. Elgar settled into the pillow, wondering what was going to happen next. What happened next was something Elgar E. Elephant had never seen before. He was delighted with all of the performances. From the singing to the dancing to the piano and cello solos, he was amazed at how talented everyone was. When the group was finished, he stood and clapped. "Bravo! Bravo!" he cried. "Who was the composer of this magnificent production?" Pucklebell Penguin made a deep bow.
"I wrote the original music, and we added some songs and dances that my friends learned here in music class. Clara Schumann Cat taught them much of what they know."
"You must perform the complete work at the opening of the new concert hall in the city," Elgar announced.
"It would be our pleasure," Pucklebell said. "I could not have done any of this without my good friend Clara and her students."
Clara joined Pucklebell. "I'm so proud of all of you," Clara purred. "Pucklebell Penguin and I have prepared something special to thank all of you for your hard work and dedication." Then she sat down at the piano and began to play a beautiful march.
"What's the name of that piece?"
Mozart Mouse whispered to Beethoven Bear.
"I think I have heard it before."
Elgar E. Elephant could not help overhearing them. "Why, that's Pomp and Circumstance. I would know that piece anywhere. It was written by Edward Elgar, a famous composer from England. I was named after him."
"Why does it sound so familiar?"
Mozart Mouse asked. Elgar answered, "Because it is often performed at graduation ceremonies."
"Is someone graduating?"
Beethoven Bear asked. If so, there might be treats afterward. His tummy rumbled. Pucklebell Penguin stepped forward and announced,
"You all are! You have learned so many new things with Clara that you are all graduating from music class today. I have a diploma for each one of you."
So this was the surprise that Clara and Pucklebell had planned for today. Everyone lined up and marched one by one to receive their diploma. Elgar E. Elephant shook everyone's hand as they passed by proudly. And Beethoven Bear was delighted to find out that there were cookies and punch for everyone when they were finished. When the graduation party was over, Beethoven Bear sat on the cushion in the music center. His tummy was full and he was very happy.
"This was such a fun day,"
he said to Mozart Mouse, who was resting right next to him.
"I like being an opera star."
Mozart Mouse proclaimed.
"And a music graduate,"
he added proudly. Beethoven Bear sighed.
"Do you think we will ever have this much fun again?"
he asked. Mozart Mouse answered,
"I think we are about to find out."
Just then, Elgar E. Elephant announced when their performance was going to be. Mozart Mouse jumped up, grabbing his friend's hand.
"Come on, we've got to rehearse some more."
And Beethoven Bear realized that their fun had already begun. The end.